So we are back again guys sa panibagong episodes ng ating reaction na video. At ngayon ay nagbabalik ulit tayo dito kay 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗪. At ito ay pinamagatang 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 V68. Ang gusto ko sanang gawin wala nang tinginan Kaso baka magkamali pa ako ng sasabihin. Baka masabi ko 78. So anyway, kung di ka pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe ka na. At nandyan lang po yun sa may baba. So ano pang hinihintay natin is ha? Let's go.
A mother hides a camera inside her daughter's bedroom and ends up capturing something pretty creepy. Now the video itself comes from 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, the mother in question, who recently moved into a new home with her small daughter. Ever since moving in, she's noticed that her daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend. Although it's normal for young children to have make-believe friends, there's something about this imaginary friend that doesn't sit well with Leo.
Hey, so we are just moving in. I'm literally, it's such a
Obvious ito yung nanay ng bata.
sorry.
Magulang.
We're moving into this old house, and my daughter has been talking to an imaginary friend, except for it feels really real. Obviously, it's an imaginary friend, but it's been weirding me out. And I'm wondering if something is triggering it or why it's happening. So I put this camera down and I'm just gonna let it run and we'll see.
Curious as to what goes on inside her daughter's bedroom when she's not around, Leo places a camera on a stand and lets it record 24/7. At first, nothing strange is captured. But then one night, after having dinner, Leo's daughter goes to her bedroom and plays with her so-called imaginary friend. What happens next is beyond strange. This is what was captured.
Hey guys, this is what the camera picked up, captured, whatever, a couple nights ago. And I am freaked out. I really don't know what to make of this.
It sounds beautiful and funny. What are you guys doing? Do you want to play? Do you want to?
Na-imagine lang nung bata na may kaibigan siya. Pero, hindi lang kita sa camera. Kahit nga sino di ba? Talagang hindi makikita kasi nga, anong tawag dun? Namutang ko? Namutang ko yung sasabihin ko, putik yan.
Do you want to sleep? Come on, please.
Bakit at biglang nagbukas ang pinto? Kalma lang, kalma lang, kalma.
Somehow, the door opens on its own. Seeming confused and scared, Leo's
May
daughter
ginawa yung
carefully
bata
walks
no?
out of the
Hindi
room.
nagpanic.
But, as if that wasn't strange enough,
Literal na dandan lang siya palabas ng kwarto.
if you listen closely to the video's audio,
Kalma lang
you can hear
talaga.
what sounds like a deep, rumbling noise coming out of nowhere. It happens right as the door opens by itself. Because of this, Leo can't help but think that whatever had opened the door was making this noise. But to her, it seems that her daughter's imaginary friend might have something to do with this. She has yet to figure out what exactly occurred that night. But for now, the question remains, was something paranormal actually caught? Or could something else explain this? It was during a live news report that something very unnerving was caught on camera. On September 19th of 2017, a massive earthquake had struck the center of Mexico, claiming the lives of
Lakas.
369 people and destroying dozens of buildings. This earthquake was so intense that many country residents are still, to this day,
Oo nga, malakas
by
nga,
this
par.
terrible incident. But there's one disturbing event that occurred during
Paano pa kaya kung 8.1 magnitude? O, di ba?
Nevertheless, a horde of news stations arrived on the scene to broadcast live footage of this horrifying incident. But one particular news station had caught something very unusual. Viewers of the broadcast noticed it and immediately began to record their screens. What was captured has left many people unsettled. Be sure to look closely at the large crack in this wall, as you might miss it the first time. This is what was captured.
Hacer este túnel y en la parte de arriba lo están tratando de hacer desde el techo de este, digamos, como balcón. Hay socorristas tanto de la Cruz Roja como del Ejército Mexicano y del Plan Marina que están pues con los planos del edificio en mano y continúan la versión de que están muy cerca de lo que era el área de cocina y el área del comedor.
Mukha.
Within the wall's crevice, a small, palish-looking figure can be seen gazing at the rescuers surrounding the building. Even more chilling is that its face resembles that of a child.
Mukha nga. Wala na. Ayun. Biglang lumabas.
There's a small musician on YouTube by the name of 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗪 who usually uploads videos that showcase his musical talents. From videos that show what happens behind the scenes for a music video to random clips of him playing music, there's no shortage of videos that display his musical skills. However, out of all videos posted online, one video has left viewers totally spooked. The video in question is strange, as it doesn't involve anything
Obvious, may ano dito,
most
meron
of
dito
Axel's
something.
videos. Instead, it
May
starts off with
something
Axel's
dito.
brothers waking up in the dead of night and staring off into the distance. Immediately, we can tell that there's something off about this video.
Sabi ko na may something dito eh. Gago, may mukha.
Behind the closet's window pane,
May mukha
a
oh.
ghostly face can be seen.
Sabi ko na may mukha eh.
But when Axel heads over to open the closet, he finds no one inside. It quickly disappears
Tumas ang balibo ko hanggang paa. Visit.
as soon as Axel opens the door. The camera pans around all over the closet, showing no possible hiding spots for the supposed person inside. Now, of course, it could be that Axel is just a really good video editor and had cut the video to pull this off. But slowing down the footage where the cut or edit could have been made seems to show no signs of editing. So then, if this is genuine footage of something paranormal, what exactly was caught on camera? Like most videos, it seems we may never know, as no further information has been given.
Pagbukas, nawala na. Kitang-kita Ay na mukha pala, kitang-kita na.
This next video comes from a security officer who, while being on duty, caught something pretty spooky on camera. Eric Campbell of Tampa, Florida works for a company that owns a tall building at an undisclosed location. The building itself is believed to be haunted, as those who've worked there have reported paranormal encounters. Now, Eric himself doesn't believe in the paranormal, but after what happened one night while working the night shift at this place, he might just be a believer. Eric and another security officer are patrolling around the premises of the building when all of a sudden, Eric spots what looks to be a person inside the edifice. Alerted by the trespasser, Eric's colleague heads inside to interrogate the person. Meanwhile, Eric stays outside to make sure the intruder doesn't escape. Little did they know, they would encounter something they weren't trained for. Eric is talking to his partner through a walkie-talkie as he watches the trespasser.
Can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
Ay,
It's
ito!
still there.
Okay.
Putek yan, ituturo ko pa lang eh. Nakita ko na, oo.
What's happening with the lights? Because I'm literally
The lights were
hallway, and I can't see, I literally see nothing.
the lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Without warning, the trespasser just disappears, leaving Eric in total shock. It was at this point that he realized this wasn't a trespasser, but instead, something else. Ever since that night, Eric has been having trouble understanding what he saw. To this day, neither he nor his partner have any idea as to who or what was inside the building. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. As with most videos found online, this next one has little to no information. It is still nonetheless very strange. Although its original source is unknown, a viewer of the video comments that it came from someone who's been dealing with unusual occurrences at home.
Okay.
They placed a camera inside their bedroom to capture the strange events that often happen inside. It appears to be late at night when the following happens. Watch.
Yup. Pangalawa ko nang ngayon ito napanood. Okay.
The man is suddenly lifted off the bed as though something is pulling him upwards from his feet. In a panic frenzy, the man scoots all the way over to the other end of the bed, seemingly trying to make sense of what just happened. The video then cuts to black. The lack of a backstory to this video keeps it shrouded in mystery, making it a bit harder to know what exactly occurred. But what's your stance on this? Real or not? I'll let you be the judge. This last video comes from a man named Brandon Costa, who is woken up by a strange noise outside his room. He proceeds to take out his phone and record the strange event, but what he captures leaves him deeply unsettled. Now, according to Brandon, he had played with a Ouija board a few days prior. For this reason, he believes that what he captured that night was paranormal in nature. All in all, this incident has spooked him to his core. This is what he captured.
Partida, ingay pa lang yun ha. Grabe, yung lawak ng salas ha. Ush! Nakita ko yun, men. May na-ultin ko liha. Ay no, mukha yan no. Putik yan. Diba? Biglang nawala. Nawala na. Ayusin mo kuya yung paling. Uy! Pot. Woo!
Eerily enough, a face can be seen peeking at Brandown before disappearing from sight. But, scariest of all, the bedroom door suddenly closes on its own. Given that Brandown had played with the Ouija board before this, viewers aren't surprised that this happened. But still, what he encountered is
Nagulat ako sa sound effect eh. Visit na yan.
downright terrifying. Yet the question is still begged, who or what was this? Now that's creepy.
Yeah, sinabi mo pa. Obvious naman. So anyway, yun lang. Ingat and God bless. See you in the next one na video. Paalam. Ingat parate.